move.
Again, what we're doing is I want you to share with each other what you learned, how you think you can use this, what you have been doing that has been working for you, or how do you think we can use what we talk about.
Is it recording?
It is recording. Talk to each other.
That's helpful to know. So is it only recording us though? I mean, we can rotate.
Yeah, I think
No, it's like it's got the wide lens that's supposed to see, like he said, it's each side is supposed to record almost 180 degrees, but it has the blind spots like right there.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
so when we talk,
So
it lights
Sorry,
up.
I may be on the blind side. Yeah, just forget about the camera. Just talk to each other.
Okay.
Okay, so I didn't know that the entering student survey was something we could use. So this was new for me, so.
Yeah. A list of things that we should have known about.
Yeah, we are technically way behind the curve. Yeah, I was texting with our communications person and I'm like, do you use Pinterest? Do you use the Facebook Live? Do we target our, no, we don't do any of this. So this is eye-opening.
Well, I've been working with a consulting group. We're about to launch our second digital campaign, and like part of that, like comparing, like fine-tuning the audience, because like something that we encountered was online trolling, particularly with Pacific School Religion's approach to theology. It can encounter a lot of backlash. So like it's hard because if you put in like people interested in the Bible, like I know that on Facebook that means that a lot more conservative people than would want to come to our school are going to be looped into that. So it's been a trial and error process to get the targeting right. So just kind of seeing how other people do it, it's been incredibly useful.
I mean, we have a Facebook page, and we started doing a little bit with Facebook Live for, like you said, for events.
When you travel.
A lot of times actually, we'll have alumni who'll say like, hey, I can't get to the event. Can you do Facebook Live for it? I knew about the ESQ and using that. The thing of it is the time. When, I don't know about anybody else, but I seriously wear multiple. No, I don't call it multiple hats anymore. No, I don't. I call it a carousel.
Or a crazy circus.
Which horse am I on today? But it's. I like the fact of using that data to target, to target students, and then using some of these. I think I definitely just the whole idea of the Facebook ads. I love that concept of, we can't go to that recruiting event, or we can't go to that conference, but we can go to that conference. For me, that was just phenomenal.
That was really helpful. Because we've done the digital part, my travel theoretically is cutting back. And so how can we still be where we need to be? Or like this week, this week we've got this conference we're co-sponsoring, Souls of Fire at Vanderbilt, and we're all here. We can't be in two places at once. And so how can we we will have a table, blah, 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 but let's say we didn't have a table there with other staff people, how could we still get the word out? And this would be a great.
Well, for me, it's also prioritizing. It's like, I don't have to be there.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to be there, and I can spend less money.
Yeah.
I mean, because think about how much it costs to send to here. That was like 3 or 4 different things that need to
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just the budget to send you, so you could say, you know what? I'm not going there.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that money there. I'm going to do it this way and see what results I get.
Results we get.
It's like you said, you could be there with a table and no one stops by anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So, for me, it's more a matter of like, okay, what's the best use of the money that we don't have?
Right.
I mean, because it's the
Right,
reality.
exactly.
Like our faculty always say, well, how much money do we have for marketing? How much money do we have for recruitment?
Right.
Yeah, if anything, this takes off pressure for me personally. I'm the only one at my seminary that does recruiting and admissions, and we have 2 campuses. We have one in Kansas City and one in Oklahoma City, and so I get a lot of pressure. How come you're not in Oklahoma City more? But, you know, I think we could do more with this so that I can do more marketing there.
Have any of you done, I don't know if we'll talk about it more or not, but I'm curious about like the virtual or the online open house.
Yeah, we're talking about doing that. We were working with a company to do it, but we might be able to do it ourselves now.
Yeah.
Because it was expensive.
I mean, I did the whole like group seminary, virtual, I forget what it's called, and it's been.
Oh, the seminary virtual.
Yeah.
The seminary virtual
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's cost a lot of money. It doesn't-
Exactly. It was cheaper than going to fairs. It was like $500, I think, to do one fall, one spring, or whatever. So I like 1 year I was like, fine, we'll do them both and see how it goes.
Yeah.
Nothing really at all. And you have to share your whole prospect list with like the whole pool, you
With the
know.
whole pool, right.
But like I'm curious, so I don't know if he'll touch on that more, but was he just saying using like one of the video platforms, creating an event, right, using Facebook ads to promote it, you get RSVPs, and then you just do
it links together.
an interactive open
That's what it
house,
sounds like. I'm
right,
gonna
where people
try
can
it.
just ask questions, you can, I don't know, it's standstill, right, though you're not like moving.
Well, you link
You're
it
more-
through Facebook Live, I
Yeah.
guess.
I was
and then-
gonna say that.
Yeah, and then there's a Q&A.
That's
possibly.
as you're doing Facebook Live, and you could have someone talking and someone responding to questions while they're coming in on the feed.
Have you done that?
I haven't, but our students use Facebook Live constantly.
Never used it.
And we actually use it we do a series where the dean of faculty actually interviews a director of a program, like a special program for a faculty member, and I think they do that during Lent they do it. I think it's weekly or every other week, and they Facebook Live an interview, Q&A, like what's going on, and what are you doing that's awesome, and how are you changing the world, and those people are able to interact that way.
Do they do that RSVP link too in advance to kind of get a feel?
I don't know, and
That
that's
was
what, as he was
interesting.
talking, like, there's just a lot going on in my mind of
Okay.
like how we can better utilize those tools.
We use Zoom for webinars, and we have it set up that you register for it online on our website through a form that you can fill through our website that we set up. So we get all their information, and then the immediate response to them is all the login information for the Zoom. So it can either be video that they talk, or we tend to mute them on video, and they can type in their questions to us.
So you just have a little spiel that you do kind of then, and then you respond like kind of an intro kind of thing, and then you respond to some of the questions that they're typing? Or?
Yeah, we combine it with our live open houses, so it's only, right now, we're only doing our webinar part for an hour to cover the programming section. So we're still playing with the virtual tours and stuff, but that's what we've been doing.
Has anybody actually played with the virtual tour and like having a seminary day where you actually have an individual sitting in a classroom during a class? Basically, it'd be like almost like Facebook Live being a class for people to interact that way. Has anyone done that?
I'm sorry. No, but that's a great idea.
If someone is sitting in
Sitting,
class.
yeah, sitting in the class, like actively listening with the tool or Facebook Live.
We've done it with
whatever it is.
Skype, just if a student can attend class, but I've done it with a visitor too, where we'll have a camera in there and they can watch that way. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, just because I mean, I'm always thinking of campus visits and how can we make it more personal for an individual, but I mean, if you're doing a virtual tour, I would imagine part of the virtual tour,
Thank you.
the class is basically free advertising.
Right, yeah,
It's not,
absolutely.
I think
since
it's
Facebook Live.
depending on the class.
Yeah, I think
Because
it,
some classes, faculty are like,
Right,
this.
yeah.
So there's some faculty, I don't
if
want
it's
to
a
visit
lecture, they're,
just
yeah.
because of what's going on, but I think some classes